That's what happens when you make a mistake. In this case, I muted something I shouldn't mute. Anyway, I'm going to pause because it's way over 2 hours right now, which wasn't my plan. I figured out why we weren't able to transport, why we weren't able to get any plastic. So let's keep the train and game rolling for a bit. Because all of a sudden production and shipment goes up. I'm going to follow this. That one has plastic. They have high capacity, which is useful because I'm delivering 14 oil, and with this I would also be able that's actually the one I was hoping to check. With this I'm also able to remove the plastic ASAP. Let's see what happens. Just hope it's getting there before the train does. Disadvantage, that. So there are some spots where there's a hold up. I will replace the log transportation in a bit, and at that point, problem solved. Say, not being vain or something, but I have to say that in a way I'm proud of what we achieved by this. It's always nice seeing things working out, and in my case the game gets more and more complicated the further we get. Well, I got more games doing that, so I'm a bit used to it. But seeing that you're setting up all those complicated routes, as you noticed, it only takes a small mistake, which in this case was selecting goods instead of plastic in a route. But how to put it? Seeing that eventually everything connects, everything works out, everything gets looking good in a complicated way, because I got multiple stops near that train station. It's all going fine. Yeah, makes me happy and a bit proud. Like I said, that doesn't mean I want to be vain or am vain or whatever. It simply means that I'm happy about an achievement, and it's something to be proud of. Oh, let's do that. Just going to keep going now, because I would like to see what happens when he is going to pick up the plastic. I'd like to see how much plastic I'm actually able to pick up. At least 9, that's for sure. But in 2 years I actually made close to 50-60 million, really. Considering how much I've been spending. Yeah, nice. But I still need to figure out a way for river transport, water transport. I'll do that at some point. I wonder why it's only transporting 7 though. I can only figure out 2 reasons. One is because the initial transportation was limited, and because of that everything needs to catch up. The other one is that the oil refinery had to split over 2 routes, making it a little bit harder to get everything done. Or it's because the feeders still weren't transporting everything. The other ones are adding now as well. So I'm sending in more crude oil to the refinery, so it may actually go up over time. Look at this, 4 oil trucks coming in, and it's like the modern steel mill. That may be useful. It's likely some of those are actually empty, some of those oil trucks. Just won't make it in time, but there is plastic at the station. There's actually enough plastic at the station. Whoa. So this works out. Matter of fact, that's pretty good. It's about to level up. And it's splitting off. So yeah, that's working. Camel. chemical plant is actually working up to 100% transport. That explains the 7 or less. I'm curious about is where's he going? He's heading to the station. Hey? Oh, that station. Need another cargo locomotive somewhere. I don't think it's going to take that long to get a diesel. And if the diesel comes up, then it'll be a 100 or 120 km train plus able to pull more. Going to make things easier. I'm going to be able to transport more. Demands are going up, but I'm going to transport more at some point. So. Well, okay, like I said, new video. Not the train I wanted. It's electric train, that's for cargo transport. So there's not much difference between what I have now. So I'm not going to do that investment. Double 24. Yep, everything's going fine now. Just need a large train. This one is going well too. That's what I think you can call making a big profit. Now there's another thing to check. What are they going to do? Picking up the wood. Picking up plastic. Okay, so it's doing things in turn. Wood or plastic. Would be nice if it's actually able to do both. So one's doing the plastic and one is doing the wood. The last one are going to do small beds. Hey! That's weird. Because everything's gone all of a sudden. Ah, crap. Because that factory is gone. So that means I have to find another goods factory. I have one over here. But that also means I have to adjust all my routes. And that means I will have to do some things next week. I really hoped that by delivering the plastic, I would have been able to stop that removal. Looks like it doesn't. So one thing, let's see, where do we have goods factory? Up here. I'm not going to do a long transportation. Industries. We're using that one. We're not using this one. And we're not using this one. So we have three options. Do I have any plastic production? Yep, over there. Do I have a sawmill? Yep, over there. This is disappointing because I will think about how to solve it. One option is to drop everything off over here, because I do have the platforms. Instead, build myself a dock, use boat transportation and road transportation to get it here and back. See what happens. The thing is, it means I have to adjust my route to get goods in those 3 cities. I'm covering one, but I was hoping to cover 2 cities by the way I had set things up, and that just got blown away. So I'll need to figure out what to do. At least if I am able to lower the terrain, so it's even possible to dig a canal if I want to. Not going to use that plastic. And how Saint Anne like with this? My roads, so I can bypass this to there, but I need a long road from port. Mhm. What if we just create a dock somewhere? I see some options. We're going to put one of my options, the one I'm considering, and I give myself 7 minutes to explain this. One of the things I am considering is to break this one off. Like I said, build a dock, and I can do that at this side. Then create a canal around that refinery. We have the industrial zone over here. What if I create another dock in this area? So we got the possibility to ship from here to there, both the wood and the plastic, and start using that. I got a ship, I got train transport, I can move all the trucks from the route over here. I can simply remove the route and send all the trucks to, might as well do that right now, to the depot. But I can use those later. I mean, they're in the depot, so if I give them a new route, problem solved. It will take some time for them to get here, then so will the boat. But get a duck over here, create a small root. I can even get the duck. This is what a cargo harbor will look like. I can extend it later. We got a buoy, so there's no problem. But I can build something to actually make sure. Yeah, I see possibilities and it's going to be a fun one. Just not in this recording. Like I said, I had 7 minutes, but yeah, I see possibilities and it's going to be a fun one. So you'll see that next episode. For now, thanks for watching. I do hope you've been enjoying the big one and the small one. And I hope to see you next week. You'll see what I have in mind. Thank you. Have a good week. Goodbye.